Ooh, rebels in Epicroty have risen up against their lord. Let's take a look. Epicotry is over here. Ooh, nice. Rebellion has risen out in this region. Very, very intriguing. Does look like, therefore, that the Betanians have managed to take a significant foothold against the Northern Empire. It looks like very, very interesting. First time ever seeing this. They had taken Epicroty, as well as 2 castles, and they're currently besieging Diathma. So, wow, that's first time for everything. First time for everything. Congratulations. So, back onto our current position here, which is down below. Here we go. So, still no money being made from the workshop. I am getting more and more worried as time goes by. Let's check our clan. Parties, other. Here we are. Active. Current capital 9,800. Status is active. And Askar, but making no money. I'm highly curious as to what is indeed preventing it from taking place. Oh well, no worries. 14 desert bandits. We'll send the units in for now. Got ourselves a few more prisoners. Some good items as well. I'll jump into a few of these battles as well myself, just for you all to get to enjoy the hand-to-hand combat and such. Ein Bali. Anything available here? Ooh, loads of cavalry available. Should we have had the ability to recruit them? We are currently full at this time, unfortunately. It looks like how could we increase it? By having a variety of food as a quartermaster. Yeah, that does look to be the way to do it. So I will, I think, level up in stewardship, like so. Tactics. Allow ourselves to deal more damage in snow and forest terrain, not somewhere we're fighting. 5% more damage in simulations on open ground like plains, steppes, and deserts. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's the environment we're playing in. Now, 5% movement bonus on desert and dunes, or alternatively, if your party is more than 75% infantry, we receive 50% less speed penalties in forests. We don't currently fight in forests, although we will later, so I think we'll go for the deserts and dunes on that one. As for athletics, increase damage by 4% for all melee weapons, while dealing more melee damage. Alternatively, with no speeds or ranged weapons, we gain 5% movement, and troops in mine formation have 3% movement speed additional during battles. I'd say more melee on this one, more melee damage. The quicker we can slap them, the more damage we can deal, the better for us to be able to, just dispatch of the enemy and get the victory. On we go. Let's keep on exploring as we go along here. See how it plays out. Right. No missions available. Head down towards Askar. Keep an eye open for the... Yep, there they are, the Beni Zilal. They are down to 61 units, so we could possibly take them on in a fight, though it wouldn't be all that great an idea. Let's take some different food items real quick, just to increase the morale, and yeah, possibly also boost our stewardship ever so slightly as we go along. Let's take the long way around. Maybe that can help us out slightly before we head into these guys. Oh, 109 units. Not too keen on the situation here. Yeah, the Beni Zilal do seem to enjoy fighting in these areas. Good to keep in mind. Right, we can help out. They're willing to hand themselves over. They have given up, so we'll take them as prisoners with only some food as something we can you know, sell if needs be, but we're not going to sell it, of course. We need the food. Alright, let's go back to exploring. Bait Khatif has a mission. Deliver a herd to Sanala. Sanala would be... Where exactly? Sanala. Okay, yeah, we can deliver a herd. Why not? Make ourselves an easy profit. Let's do it again. So let's go ahead and visit. No, not visit. I meant to press talk. Remember, visiting loads up the map instance itself. Meanwhile, the other one does not. So we'll deliver the herd. He'll pay us just over 1,000 for it, delivering 17 hogs to Sanala. So we'll do just that. And we can take out these looters real quick as well. We'll take the fight in hand-to-hand combat this time to change it up.
Forward! Archers!
Archers here in loose formation, cavalry here as well. So, infantry will charge, archers will keep a loose formation and engage, cavalry will follow me. Off we go. Again, probably it's gonna be an easy battle overall, but might as well see these babies in action. And indeed, there are some throwing axes going in. So I was indeed correct in saying that that some of the infantry here do, specifically these guys with the big two-handed axes, do have access to throwing weapons. Take looters, take some others, take their clothing that they have left behind off of their corpses, and let's push towards Sanala. A few more looters, but they'll be. I will leave them for now, I think. Okay, Arwa. Pleasure to meet you. Ooh. Oh, yep, they do have a lot of Beni Zilal warriors around here. I'm not too keen on taking the fight just yet. Recruits. Loads of recruits. We can actually take in 2 more, so we'll take a couple of soldiers. Wait here for a short while, I guess. Out slightly, take a look. Oh, still there. Does seem to be patrolling the area, and I think he has just crossed the bridge. There's 2 of them. Hold out, hold out. Oh, he's heading my direction. I don't like that one bit. He does have the upper hand overall. It's gonna be a bit tricky, it looks like, getting to Sanala. It needs a mission, but not as easy given the presence of such high resistance. Maybe we can kite around him? Possibly. Oh, hang on. He's just gone down to 69 units out of nowhere. Is intriguing. They may have recruited a bunch of people and gotten eliminated for it. Oh, hang on. Got a fight. We can join. Let's help. So, we'll help out Arwa real quick. Yep, sounds good. They do have a number of prisoners at their currently, so perhaps upon eliminating them, we can switch out some of our current units for some of those prisoners. Let's take the fight. I expect some camel units for sure. Archers in loose formation, cavalry all the way back here in Skeen, and ready. Yep, in they come. Here they come. I have half a mind to play defensively on this one, actually. We'll see. Yeah, our infantry does seem to be closing in, so I think I'll do the same. We'll set our archers to engage and riders to follow me. Oh, looks like their leader is charging in right now. He may regret this one. Hope he's running away. Interesting. Some of ours, however, giving chase in the process. I see what's up. Hang on, they're trying to lead us in through the water. So I'll actually take a sideways path in order to avoid getting caught in the water.
Infantry forward!
Okay. Infantry. Yep, there they are. See, as you can see, they do come equipped with throwing weaponry. Javelins. Oh, that was a bad hit. Infantry, I want you to go into square formation now. Archers to push in behind. Cavalry to hold the high ground. So indeed, I think our allies may lose some units in the process, but it's all part of the plan here. Ooh, careful. We're gonna need to bring that spear out if we have any intention on being victorious here. They seem to have gotten stuck in the sludge, so we may possibly send our infantry in now. Cavalry can also go in and help. There we go, one of them going down beautifully. So yeah, allowing our allies' units to take the brunt of the fight, and then sending ours in to finish the job afterwards. Clean up group. Oh, that's another guard. Managed to cycle around. Good stab though, good stab. Taking him out in the face. Cordon him in. Good kill, good kill. Well done. Oh, enemy horse. Keep going for the head if you can. Head is the head shots are the best damage dealers. One archer, a couple of people are over on the run. Close the gap. Take out the archer, good work. 3 cavalry remaining. Archers, I want you to engage. Unable to use desert horses at this time, unfortunately. That is why possibly speccing into horses right about now wouldn't be a bad idea. To be able to access these horses if we need to for the for the last few moments of a fight. No casualties taken, which is wonderful to see. Keep up the good job. Keep up the good job. We will bring out we'll bring out our spear that we can brace with. So if they charge directly at us, we can stop them dead in their tracks. Possibly even take out their horse. There they go. The last 2 horses now. Infantry is pushing on in to help out. I'm expecting that no, their lord has actually been eliminated, Aserai of the Beni Zilal. So afterwards we will have the ability to choose whether we would like to keep him, or I guess keep him and sell him, or just just go ahead and behead him to avoid having him as an issue later on down the line as well. I think we may indeed go ahead and just chop his head off to well, not have to worry about him later on. Good work. Down to the final unit here. He is getting swarmed, but he's still picking off some of ours, and he's actually killed one of my horses, one of my horsemen. He's permanently been sent to the grave. There we go. There we are. GG's. Good work. So, indeed, R was quite happy with us. We only plundered 50 since we didn't help out as much, that much. But we do have access to quite a few units, so we could decide to trade out a few of these. Let's go ahead and pick up the Far East for sure, Veteran, Royal Guard, and the Infantry. That does still leave us... Oh, hang on, these are all prisoners, never mind. We'll take the Archer, I'd say. The Footman, and we'll take the Aserai Youth. I think that'll be a good choice. We're actually over the limit by 1, so I'll drop one of my recruits instead. Perhaps even switch out another recruit too. There we go. So 60 out of 61 units. Take back a tribesman, and we're at pop cap right now. So that's beautiful, wonderful to see. Got ourselves some new bracers we can use. So that's wonderful. Smaller shield but higher hit points, and looks to be, well, slowing us down a bit more still, so probably not a good thing to switch to just yet. Hey, we did good. Took out one of the enemy units right there. Still another one of these Beni Zilal armies remaining, or parties anyway. We'll use the high presence of our allies to allow us to push through and get the job done. So, Sleepy Sudice, we will go ahead and have a chat with you and hand in all of the hogs. There you go, brought all 17, earning us an additional 1k gold right there. Character, how are we looking? Some medicine. We can increase hit points, or we can increase everyone. We can increase the healing rate. Let's go for healing rate and movement speed. I think that's a good choice there. That's done. And trading. Sell the shields. Sell the armor. Nothing useful. And yeah, we can sell the weapons as well. Useful stuff. Additional 2k coming in. Now, as for the prisoners, I am thinking about possibly hanging on to some of these prisoners. I think they would be good to recruit whenever we possibly can. It will eat into our morale slightly, but I do quite like the idea of having access to some of these really cool looking units. As we can see, for example, the Beni Zilal. What faction are they considered to be, actually? Come to think of it. I think they are considered to be the units of the Beni Zilal, so they're technically not Aserai, but since they are kind of a minor faction based off of the Aserai, I think I will allow them as units we can decide to recruit, as we had discussed earlier. So that's fine. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. Army of Poachers. That would be a battle, a mission we can take. So we'll help them with the problem. Just need to head over to a place and kill or send off the Poachers at night. We'll jump into the arena with 80% of our HP, and we can get ourselves some pauldrons. Pauldrons being gloves, if we come out victorious. No, actually, never mind. They're shoulder pads. My bad. I was thinking about bracers accidentally. Right. Only Davan the Lucky, who is a random companion you can recruit into your army if you so desire, is someone to worry about. Although not really, since he's I think not all that great at this time. However, you never know. They can always get us killed. Nope, he's actually been eliminated. Have to see. One more. Good kill. Hi. Switch to the sword. In we go. This nice little swing there. The jab. And down he goes. Great work, great work. Increase the wager, keep making money. Oh, nice. One hit kill on the enemy cap rider there. The single jab. That guy took it square in the back. As did he. Oh, it's close miss there, close miss. What's this small arena mode? This here is a tournament. So pretty much every so often, different cities create tournaments against regular units, as well as as well as other lords that exist within the faction or within the area. And you can decide to compete, possibly even putting a little bit of your own money towards your saying that you are going to be the victorious one, and upon coming out victorious, you will receive a tournament prize. So that is what we're currently doing here. So now I do have another AI unit on at my side here with a bow and arrow currently, and they also do have a bow and arrow of their own. Hit. Him hitting him with the bow actually threw him off balance and allowed me to get in a very crucial hit, I would say. Close the gap and kill him off. Kick. Nice. We kicked him, and our ally there managed to put an arrow beautifully into his right shoulder there. So now down to the finale of this tournament here, a 1 versus 1. Starting off with javelins. Ooh, he actually hit me with that javelin. 11 damage dealt. Thankfully, since we've been increasing our armor, we were able to take the hit with relatively little damage dealt to us. Great work though, and that is indeed another victory, earning ourselves some decorated bronze scale pauldrons and a nice little profit from the bets. Let's take a look. If we were to trade, first and foremost, we can inspect the pauldrons themselves. Very cool looking bulls, as we can see on the far corners on each side of the shoulder blades. And yeah, however, when we look at the overall statistics of it, we lose out on a lot of body armor in replacement for only one armor point towards our arms. So it is not a worthwhile change, and we will go ahead and sell it for an additional profit. Wonderful stuff. Congratulations. Okay, so there still are some Beni Zilal out here, and they appear to be chasing after one of these merchants. So we could possibly join forces with these merchants and take them out, or we can just push on in and take the fight to them. 44 cavalry, 14 ranged, and 2 infantry versus a highly infantry-focused group of units. This is going to be kind of tricky here. If I am to take on this fight, I think it's best that I level up all my units to be able to survive the onslaught. It's going to be quite expensive in general, but if we win it, it's going to be totally worth it. There we go. Infantry as high up as we can, and we'll level up the cavalry as well. It will cost us 3,000 and increase our wages by a significant margin. However, if we're able to pull this off, we can definitely do some wonderful things. Are the factions real-life factions from history or made up? In the vanilla version, these are made-up factions. The factions, the main factions that do exist are the Vlandians, the Betanians, Western Empire, Southern Empire, Northern Empire, Khuzaits. These would be... why have I forgotten their name? These would be the Sturgeons. And finally, last but not least, the Aserai. The Aserai being the faction that I am currently playing as and only using their units exclusively. There are also minor factions that do exist, such as these here, the Beni Zilal. However, mods do actually exist, currently possibly being updated due to a patch that dropped a few weeks ago. However, there are mods that allow you to play as play using units that existed as part of the Crusades, for example, as say playing as the Knights Templar, as the Saracens, the French, the Papal States, for example. You also have mods that allow for Game of Thrones, for Lord of the Rings, the Romans, in which, for example, you can play as Romans, Egyptians, Greeks, both Athenians and Spartans, and so many others that do exist right now. For the time being, I'm sticking to vanilla. However, once I am sure that the mods have been updated accordingly, I will. I may indeed try and start doing some playthroughs of those as well. So we'll see. We'll see. So it looks like he turned around and decided to take the fight. He does have the greater power level, so we may indeed lose this fight overall. However, I am going to. I think I am indeed going to go ahead and fight him head on and see what happens. Oof. Best of luck though. 40 cavalry is gonna be a tough one to breach, especially with the style of cavalry that they have access to, I would say overall. But we'll do our best and see what happens. So soldiers there, we'll see circle formation. No, I think I'd rather go for square formation. Smarter option. Archers slightly backwards. Actually, we'll put them on this side. And no, hang on. Yeah, this side would be perfect in open formation, and cavalry will go in skein. We'll move them slightly backwards if we can. Actually, archers slightly forward, and cavalry backwards. There we go. That will hopefully be a good start. We'll move the infantry slightly further up in order to keep the enemy at bay, I think. So there they are. They do have a river to cross. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take advantage of that just yet. So infantry will first move in line formation in order to get into place sooner. Dust is kicking up as they're closing in, so they do seem to be very confident right now that they can get the victory. Looks like. Infantry, I want you to go into square formation starting now. Archers push here, cavalry
Move!
hold slightly off to the side. I am possibly thinking about going into circle formation in order to allow our javelin units to make use of them. Arrows coming in here. There's going to be a bit of a problem. Actually bringing in javelins now. Infantry into shield wall. We'll get those shields working and we'll prevent them from landing good damage on us with those javelins for now. How are they looking? How are they looking? They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Hopefully our archers will open fire starting now. Yes, they do. Javelins, launch when you can. Loose. Okay, now, circle formation. There you go. They're charging in. They have taken out one of our axes, which is something I was very, very worried about, honestly. Since our axemen do not have access to shields, that does leave them quite vulnerable. Send our infantry in. Or actually our cavalry, I would say. Infantry, I want you to go into square formation. I think being in a tighter formation will allow us to eliminate these people a bit easier. Tighten up the formation, tighten it up. Let's go. One Zilal has gone down. Good hit. Oh, bad stab. We're taking significant damage here. Come on. Stab. Get him taken care of. Take care of him. Our health is taking a bit of a hit here. Oh, that's friendly. Kill them all. The moment that they that they push on in, I want everyone poking and killing them all as soon as we can. Hopefully, the square formation sort of acts as a bit of a net, and the moment that they get stuck in, we are able to counter them accordingly. There we go. Might be able to do this. Having access to spears and shields certainly helping out massively against the hordes of enemies that we have going on here. Come on. Here we go. Good headshot, good headshot. We seem to have the advantage right now. Still more of them inbound. That's their leader, one of the Beni Zilals. There he is. Get him. Well, he's been eliminated. They have very, very good frontal armor on the front of their cavalry, I should point out. Shield wall and advance. Let's take out these archers who are simply shotgunning us here. There we go. There you go. They're pretty much out of cavalry, so we can progress forward a little bit easier, a little bit safer. There you go. We've taken a lot of casualties in the process here, but making good moves. Elimination. Okay. What do they have remaining? Just cavalry, it looks like. I'll put everyone into square formation. They may actually be running away now. The music has changed. Yep, I suspect that the enemy has faltered and is now beginning to consider running away now. I will admit I'm very, very surprised that we pulled this off as successfully as we did, but I'll take it as a wonderful sign that we used the correct strategies. That leaves only 2 cavalry remaining. Bring the back our cavalry here in order to bait them out, or bait them in actually. There you go, get him. Wonderful stuff. 1 unit remaining. Here he comes, charging on in. Archers at the ready. Yes, you are. The moment he's about to reach, brace. There we go, down goes the horse. Attack in line formation, go. He's trying to hop back on horseback. Units back on here, let's go. 2 more of theirs. Looks like there were more cavalry than I expected. Seems cool. I'll look into the game. I gotta do some bits and bobs. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Snack. Have yourself a good one. Thank you for joining. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I sincerely do hope that you find Bannerlord to be a game that you can enjoy. Okay, we won't reach that one. What about this one? Nope, too far. Okay, one of those been dropped. Good work. Okay, infantry back into circle formation this time around. Cavalry will hold behind. Archers slightly forward. There we go. Hey Sads, good evening, man. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. We've just been fighting against the Beni Zilal here. We were 60 versus 62 in total, I think. And yeah, we've just pulled off a massive victory, I must say, and one that I am very, very proud of having done. We did lose 11 units there, including a number of our, of course, regular infantry and some of our cavalry, but that's okay. However, the losses that the enemy team took are far more significant. So, plus we did manage to capture Ya'us of the Beni Zilal. So congratulations, a very, very good win indeed. So, you are indeed now my prisoner. The question now is, do we go ahead and kill you or not? We also seem to have freed Noir, who had been captured by this person. He says, I thank you, and we'll say you owe me one. There we go. Wonderful. So we've increased our reputation with that particular ally, if you will. We also, since they had also, since of course that particular lord had been eliminated, there are indeed a number of recruits that we can decide to snag for ourselves. So I will do just that in order to flesh out our ranks a little bit more. Caravan Guard does not level up any further. We cannot use Imperial units, although it's pretty cool to see that now Imperial Cavalry Guard actually have light crossbows. This must be brand new from one of the more recent patches. I've never seen this before. Right, anyone we would like to take? We'll take the footman for sure, and I'll guess we'll take the caravan guard, since they are technically Aserai units. We are allowed to use them. Let's take those guys. No, we don't have enough space for all of you. We'll drop 1, 2, and 3, and I think we're all right. Yeah. We did a very good job overall. I'll pat myself on the back for a successful win. Okay, what else is available? A few weapons, some velvet, which is pretty cool. Looks like most of the stuff here is going to be getting sold, unfortunately. Well, I guess we'll take the money after all, but I was hoping we could find a useful piece of equipment for ourselves as well. But not to worry, no fear. Let's head on down to Askara if we can, and see if we can sell off some of these units here to make ourselves a tidy little profit. In we go. Trading, what do we have available? Let's sell all of this stuff. Ooh, the javelins though. Do we want to sell the javelins? 112 piercing damage. That does sound very, very enticing, and I'll be totally honest. I'll lock this in place and hold on to it for the future. I think that's what I'll do. Other than that, everything else looks like it can go. 5k profit, just like that. Sell that stuff. How are we looking on food? 43 days. Looks good to me. And we'll sell the rest. Yeah, the rest can go. Great. That was very successful. I'm very pleased with what we've done here. We can sell the other items which are not food related as well, I guess. Linen, velvet, oil can go as well. Iron ore, flax as well. Flax. Clay, silk, wool, salt. Yep, I think we're good. Now, in terms of the tavern district, let's choose who we would like to ransom, if at all, really. I do have half a mind to hold on to these units and recruit them over time, but I think they'll end up slowing me down. So, maybe we'll hold on to the Beni Zilal units and some of the higher ranking ones. Yeah, we'll hold on to the Beni Zilal units for sure. The Forest Guard and infantry. The Aserai, yeah, okay, we'll sell off the semi-lower level units here and hold on to the rest. I think that's a good plan. I think that's a really good plan. 700 gold. They will slow us down, but we'll be okay. Nothing here, and let's head over to Nala. A moment, didn't I capture that guy? What happened to him? Strange. I could have sworn I had captured the leader of the Beni Zilal, but I must have either accidentally let him go or he managed to escape or something. That's okay. Whatever. We'll get him again next time.